Kinigra Deon, one of YouTube's up-and-coming creators, growing to over 1 million subscribers within 2 years, even being featured on YouTube's 2021 Top 10 Breakout Creators list. She has been crushing the algorithm with her family skits, and today we look at her content to see why it does so well. Let's go ahead and get into it. Kinigra Deon started her career on YouTube in 2013, but posted her first video in 2019 titled "When Your Roommate Invites Your Ex In."
Oh, we were talking about those plans that we made earlier. We had something to do today. You know, the ones we were just about to leave and go do.
What plans?
You know, those plans we made earlier.
This pretty much set up what her channel was going to be about. Comedy skits and web series focused around her family, and her friends. We actually don't know much about her family besides what they post on their other channel called The Crown Family, which is exclusively talking about Kinigra's family life with her boyfriend Reggie, their 2 stepchildren Roman and Ari, and their newest child together, Camilla Rose.
How much money?
Some of her most popular videos are I Fight Kids About Mines, The Bad Babysitter, and Our Family Superpowers, all of which have done well over 5 million views, series that have pretty much skyrocketed her to fame. She does a fantastic job at capturing the image of the black family. The video I Fight Kids About Mines extremely relatable because I have actually seen black mothers fight children about their kids. Call it motherly instinct. Is it wrong for a grown woman to put their hands on a kid that still eats their booger for breakfast? Maybe. Is it my business? Absolutely not. But her video on it is funny as hell, and I think this is what helped her stand out from a lot of other family YouTube channels. So let's go ahead and get into the top 3 reasons why her content does so well and stands out. First reason, obviously, is going to be that her content is very relatable. Again, she does a fantastic job at capturing what a black family is like. Let's take a look at this clip.
Which one of y'all just slammed my door? Malaysia. Do you run this house? You pay bills in here. You letting all my good air come out.
But he thirsty.
I don't care. You gonna stay in or you gonna stay out? Do you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Next time he thirsty, use that water hose.
That's nasty, Mom.
Oh, that's nasty. That's what's nasty. What's gonna be nasty is come in here, you ain't coming back outside. Y'all hear me?
If you grew up in a black family, you have probably been yelled at more times than you can count about going in and out of the house letting that AC out. As an adult, I know why parents do this because the AC costs money. But as a kid, you just don't know this. You just know that you're getting yelled at. Even the way she said if you come back in, you ain't going back out is pulling at so many nostalgic strings for me. She even mentioned a water hose. I don't know about y'all, but as a kid, I used to drink out the water hose a lot. If you're over at a friend's house and you can't get a glass of water, guess what? Water hose. Next best thing. That water hose get that water flavor, I swear to God. That's why I really like her content, because of how relatable it is. Second reason her content does so well is that her content is very unique. I have searched all over YouTube for a channel that does family related skits, and they are hard to find. I have seen plenty of family related channels like the Ace Family, 8 Passengers, the Browns House, the Jacksons of Atlanta, Cole and Sav. There are so many family YouTubers, we'll be sitting here listening to them all day. But I have not seen too many family YouTubers that focus specifically on family related skits, and even more specific, a black family doing family related skits. She has pretty much found an almost uncontested pocket on YouTube, which can be a rare find. She is completely niched down to where I wouldn't even consider her a family YouTuber. Usually with family YouTubers, you know about their families, you see more of their personal lives, and you see more vlogging style type of content. That's not the case with her. She does a great job at keeping her life somewhat private despite her fans' demand for that type of content. It's like she has blended traditional family YouTubers with traditional skit YouTubers, creating her own unique bubble to grow in. Third reason I think her content does so well is that it is extremely family friendly. Her content always features children, usually about 1 or 2 adults, but mostly children. Although her content is niched down, it still appeals to a very wide audience. If you're a 40-year-old mom, then you can relate to the way she interacts with her kids, and if you're a 12-year-old, then you can probably relate to how you would talk to your parents. Her content has very broad appeal, which I think is a factor in her growth. Families can watch her content together, laugh at the jokes being made without those jokes going over anyone's heads. Her content is extremely scalable despite being niched down. So, what did I learn from breaking down her content? Well, I learned about niche. If you are a YouTuber, then you have probably heard this term being tossed around a lot. The power of niche allows you to stand out amongst competitors and hone in on a specific audience. However, there can be a downside to niching down, and that's audience cap. An example is, let's say I was a shoe YouTuber and I talked about shoes. There are only so many people interested in shoes. You could grow, and then just hit a wall out of nowhere. Your growth can slow exponentially once you start to peak. In comparisons, you have YouTubers that make broad content. Broad content is more of content that can be anything. One day I could vlog, the next day I could do gaming, the next it could be something crazy like me going into Walmart and doing a prank. That's broad content. It can reach a very large audience. Think of people like Mr. Beast, for instance. Broad content allows you to reach an unlimited number of people with unlimited growth. Someone may not like one video you post, but they will like another. While you have unlimited growth, it can be very hard for you to build a dedicated fan base of people that come back and continuously watch your content, and it can be difficult to continue to come up with unique ideas. Usually you aren't providing anything useful to people other than entertainment, which is why it can take longer for you to find success creating broad content than if you were to niche down. Another interesting thing about broad versus niche content is that niche content makes about the same or more money than YouTubers who make broad content. You can be someone with 15 million subscribers, averaging 10 million views a video, creating broad content, but I guarantee you the person who is niched down with 1 million subscribers, averaging 1 million views a video, is making about the same or more money than the guy creating broad content. There are multiple reasons for this. The first is that when you are niched down, you have a specific audience that brands can target. A brand that sells shoes would rather pay a YouTuber that talks about shoes with 1 million subscribers than some guy that does random videos with 10 million subscribers, because the one guy who talks about shoes will be considered an expert and can say more relevant and meaningful things about that brand's product that will entice his audience to buy. Not only that, but his audience is more likely to buy the shoe than the other guy's audience. This usually means that a channel CPM will be much higher than the guy who creates broad content. Way higher. Usually a channel that creates broad content will see about $6 to $7 per 1,000 views, while a niche channel, depending on the niche, can pay over $20 per 1,000 views. That's a lot of money, not to mention that niche channels does extremely well with merch. Usually because a niche channel provides some type of value beyond just entertainment. I'll give you an example. A woman by the name of Kat Norton, a Microsoft Excel TikToker called Miss Excel, makes 6 figures a day from selling Microsoft Excel templates, and all she does is teach people Microsoft Excel for free. She is estimated to make $50 million a year from just selling these templates. Templates that are very useful to people than some guy with 10 million subscribers selling a hoodie. That's the power of niche. Well, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed breaking down her content, seeing what makes her content stand out so well. And I enjoy watching her videos. Watching her dynamic with her family is very, very interesting on camera, and it's funny as hell. But again, hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you next week. Peace.